So Kim and I have been trying to cast Genesis Rhapsodo's sword. We did it in resin. It looks okay, but resin's not good enough. So we've been trying to cast it in metal. We've been using the Siraya Tech Blue and then Suspenda Slurry. And everything. Every time we do it, the mold shatters, it breaks during the burnout. You know, we dip it a lot, and it just kind of cracks. And Kim glues most of those back together, and we've gotten a couple of castings. This, I think, is the... All right, so this is normally what we get, right? Here, look at this. Let's see if we can get it to focus. See how the flashing... That's where the mold has broken and has been glued back together, or pieces were missing, or things didn't quite line up right. The closest to the basket that worked-ish, but it just froze right at the very end. You can see where all of the cracks were on this one. This one cracked the least. This one might actually be salvageable. That's not bad. All the pieces look there. It's just a lot to chase. For a wall piece, though, I think it'll be fine. And then we decided to cast it in, or to cast all of it hollow. Let me show you where we're at with that. These, there is absolutely no cracks. Where are we at? There we go. These have absolutely no cracks. They look like they burned out cleanly. Hollow. Man, hollow makes a difference. This one is spectacular. I was worried, but there's... Listen. The ceramic sound, haven't had that yet. So I'm very, very happy with how all of this has turned out so far. We're going to heat up the molds, then we're going to cast it in zinc. And since we're going to have the electric furnace out, and we're going to be casting zinc anyway, I'm going to make a bunch of Sabacc Coins for Joliet Star Wars Day. I'm not going to show you filming or ramming up the mold. We've seen that. I have tons of videos showing that. So if you want to figure out how I do that, I've got links. I've got videos. But we're going to heat up the furnace and get to melting. There you go. That's heavy. Not bad. That one looked like it came all the way through. Taking a picture for, you know, the gram. Alright. That one turned out pretty okay. I think I want to get in the habit of cleaning out my molds before everything, you know. Normally I just in such a rush to get to the next mold that I don't take the time to clean everything out. I have piles of mold everywhere. I think I should get in the habit of cleaning them up. I love casting zinc. Most of the sand's barely even scorched. The molds are cool enough to hold. The flasks are cool enough to hold. On to the next. Not bad. I think we're 2 for 2 so far. Nice thing about zinc though, cools off pretty quick. The large one here spilled a little out the edge, so I am a little worried about how that one turned out. Get that, 3 for 3. It looks like it went out through, or poured fine. A little bit of flashing right there. This one was probably just a hair too close to the edge. But yeah. Everything poured fine. I guess that's what really matters. Alright. Let those cool off and see what we can do. Oh my goodness. That looks absolutely perfect. This is the one I am most worried about. Oh my goodness, this is full. So there's a lot to unpack here, right? Let's start by going through the cross guards, because it's the easiest to show this journey on. I'll pull you up so you can see what we got. All right, so this is the first one we cast, and it turned out real rough, right? Look at that. The second one, I got some wax filament, and there's no way I can smooth that. It's no. Then I went back to the first stuff, and it was okay. And this is what we got. This I have done nothing. There's no post processing. There's still ceramic in here, right? But the difference is just spectacular. It's unbelievable how big of a difference this ceramic makes. So this is Siraya Tech. Hold on. Let me just go grab it. This is the Siraya Tech Blue Castable, right? I printed it on a Frozen Mighty, and I printed everything together, right? I printed the sprues on, so there was I didn't have to worry about anything. I did cut a piece off, so let me go grab that. So this was originally on like that, right? Because we cast it this way, and I wanted to make sure that there was venting going up. The key was I printed everything hollow. So I had to make sure that all of these little vents were connected. So when I hollowed everything out, that they wouldn't just be full of resin, which took a little more time than I wanted, but hey, it is what it is. And the hollow, I think, is the big key takeaway here. Because when I did my burnout, nothing cracked. 0 cracks. Because the wax had somewhere to go. Now, it wasn't all great casting. Since we're talking about casting, these are the Sabacc pieces. The currency, as you were. Yeah, they turned out fine. That's sand casting. We know how that works. This was the best of the hand guards I had, right? And it is in rough shape. You can see where the mold all cracked. There were so many just... If the tip here had cast, I may have been able to save it, but I don't know. This is, again, straight out of the mold. I've done no post-processing whatsoever. This is how it came out shiny. I'm like, It's absolutely remarkable. I have quite a few flaws. It casts cold. But I think that's operator error, not anything else. And again, everything was done hollow. So I had lots of air for everything to go through. It went through well. But I think I need to thicken out a couple of pieces. As a proof of concept, this one isn't perfect. This isn't even close to it. This is an unacceptable cast. But of my casting so far, this gives me the most hope. Which means the next time I do this one, next time I do the Genesis' sword, it should come out almost perfect. Hoping. And since I have the process down now, I'm probably going to film the next one. If you want to see that, maybe think about, subscribing, sticking along. I'm going back to Mandalorian nonsense next week. So if you want to see where we're going with this, to get to this, maybe stick around a bit. Hope to see you next time.